Stick around when we talk about the image of God and all of this in 90 seconds. The image of God is a very popular topic in the subject of theology. In some books and in some blogs and things, you might see this written as the Imago Dei, which is just Latin for the image of God. So calling it the Imago Dei really just ups the nerd factor, frankly. When we're talking about the image of God, though, we're talking about one of the core convictions that all Christians share. It comes directly out of Genesis 1, and it involves the creation of humanity, male and female, in his image and likeness. Now, there's a couple of features here that theologians and pastors have always talked about. On the one hand, it is shared between male and female. This cuts against the grain of so much of the ancient world, which likely would have said that the image of God is either just the men, or in some cases just particular men, namely the rulers. In the Bible, though, it is male and female that are made in the image and likeness of God. And you could say that the idea that all humanity, all men and women, are made in God's image is a bedrock assumption of the entirety of the Bible. Well, what does it mean to be made in God's image? Well, there are really two answers that are often given. By and large, throughout church history, the idea of being in God's image has always meant that there is some inherent dignity, value, and worth in every person. Doesn't matter if they're rich or poor, old or young, male, female, if they are downtrodden or lifted up, if they suffer from infirmity or some type of challenge. We always say that every person we come in contact with is in the image of God. That, in a manner of speaking, is just part of their DNA. Another feature of the image of God has come to us in more recent scholarship, where it has been noted that often in the ancient world, that when a king sets up dominion, that there's always this language in the ancient world that the king would set up images of himself, markers, statues, whatever it might be, that are signs of his rule, his presence, and his dominion. And people have seen in this the fact that when God creates male and female, that there is an element with Adam and Eve, that they are created to rule and have dominion. And so there is this ancient parallel, that God is not putting up idols and statues, but that he has placed us, humanity, here on this earth with a purpose to have rule and dominion, and that God is our king. And so we say, no matter the person we come in contact with, in whatever way we want to describe this, when we say that someone is in the image of God, what we mean is that they are created, they have dignity, value, and they are worthy of respect.